The F-35 Lightning II is not just a fighter jet, it's a symbol of 21st-century air dominance, a product of some of the most advanced military engineering in the world. Designed with stealth, agility, situational awareness, and interoperability in mind, the F-35 represents a giant leap forward in modern aerial warfare. In this in-depth review, we're going to explore what makes the F-35 Lightning II one of the most advanced multirole combat aircraft ever built, and why it continues to be the centerpiece of multiple air forces across the globe. To understand the F-35, we first need to look at the broader context of its development. Born out of the Joint Strike Fighter program, the F-35 was envisioned to replace a wide variety of aging aircraft in the U.S. military arsenal, including the F-16 Fighting Falcon, A-10 Thunderbolt II, F/A-18 Hornet, and a V-8B Harrier. Instead of building several new aircraft for different branches, the idea was to create one base design that could be modified slightly to meet each branch's unique needs. This would streamline logistics, reduce costs, and simplify pilot training. Lockheed Martin won the contract, and what emerged was the F-35 Lightning II. It comes in three main variants: the F-35A for conventional takeoff and landing, used primarily by the Air Force; the F-35B, which can take off and land vertically, developed for the Marine Corps; and the F-35C, optimized for aircraft carrier operations, used by the Navy. Each version is slightly different in terms of design, but they all share the same core features, including stealth, advanced sensors, and a powerful digital brain. Let's talk about stealth first, because it's one of the key selling points of the F-35. The aircraft's angular design, internal weapons bay, radar-absorbent materials, and reduced infrared signature make it extremely difficult for enemy radar to detect. This stealth capability allows the F-35 to penetrate deep into enemy territory, carry out missions, and exit without ever being seen. Unlike fourth-generation fighters that rely on speed or electronic jamming to evade threats, the F-35 is built from the ground up to be invisible. But stealth alone doesn't make a jet dominant. The F-35's situational awareness is where it really begins to shine. It features a suite of sensors that provide the pilot with a 360-degree view of the battlefield. Its distributed aperture system, or DAS, allows the pilot to literally see through the aircraft, feeding real-time infrared video to the pilot's helmet. This isn't science fiction, it's operational today. The helmet itself is a technological marvel, displaying flight data, targeting information, and even night vision capabilities directly onto the pilot's visor. In combat, this means the F-35 pilot can detect, track, and engage enemies before they even know the jet is there. Then there's the radar system, the AN/APG-81 AESA radar. It can track multiple targets at long distances, jam enemy signals, and provide high-resolution mapping. This radar, combined with electronic warfare capabilities, gives the F-35 the edge in both offensive and defensive operations. It's not just about flying fast and firing missiles anymore, it's about dominating the information space. Speaking of missiles, the F-35 is armed to the teeth, and it can carry its weapons internally to maintain stealth, or externally when stealth isn't required. It can deploy AIM-120 RAAMs, AIM-9X Sidewinders, JDAMs, and more. There's even a built-in 25mm GAU-22, a cannon on the F-35A model. And with the open architecture software design, future weapons systems can be easily integrated, ensuring the aircraft remains relevant for decades to come. But how does it fly? The F-35 isn't the fastest jet out there, topping out around Mach 1.6, but what it lacks in raw speed it makes up for in agility and low observability. It uses a powerful Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine that provides over 40,000 pounds of thrust, allowing it to climb rapidly and maneuver aggressively. The B variant's lift fan and rotating exhaust nozzle allow for vertical takeoff and landing, which is a remarkable feat of engineering in itself. This versatility enables operations from smaller ships and forward-deployed bases, giving the military greater flexibility in contested areas. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the F-35 isn't hardware, it's software. The aircraft runs millions of lines of code to manage every system onboard. That includes flight control, mission systems, threat detection, weapons deployment, and maintenance diagnostics. The F-35 can not only share data with other jets, ships, and ground units in real time, but it also acts as a force multiplier, enhancing the effectiveness of all other assets on the battlefield. It turns the pilot into a battlefield manager, not just a trigger puller. Maintenance and logistics are another area where the F-35 takes a giant leap forward, though not without controversy. The Autonomic Logistics Information System, ALIS, now being replaced by the newer ODIN system, was designed to streamline maintenance and parts management, reduce downtime, and keep jets mission ready. While ALIS faced several technical issues in its early years, ODIN promises to be more reliable, responsive, and secure. Keeping such an advanced jet in the air is no small feat, and maintenance crews are adapting to a new way of sustaining fifth-generation fighters. Of course, no aircraft of this complexity and ambition comes without criticism. The F-35 has faced intense scrutiny over delays, cost overruns, and technical issues. Some early critics questioned whether one jet could really replace so many others across different branches and allies. And while the program's initial cost has ballooned over the years, now estimated to exceed $1.7 trillion over its lifetime, proponents argue that much of that is for long-term sustainment, not just acquisition. As production ramps up and export orders increase, the per-unit cost has come down significantly. And speaking of exports, the F-35 is now used by many allied nations, including the United Kingdom, Italy, Japan, Israel, Norway, and others. Each country has integrated the F-35 into its own force structure, and the aircraft's interoperability is proving critical in joint operations. Whether flying from U.S. Navy carriers, British aircraft carriers, or operating from forward bases in Europe and the Pacific, the F-35 is becoming a global presence. This not only strengthens alliances but also provides a shared platform for future coalition operations. In combat exercises and simulated scenarios, the F-35 has demonstrated overwhelming kill ratios. In red flag exercises, for instance, the F-35 reportedly achieved kill ratios of over 20 to 1 against legacy aircraft. These results stem not from brute force, but from its stealth, sensors, and ability to shoot first. The aircraft's ability to conduct precision strikes, electronic warfare, intelligence gathering, and command and control, all in one package, makes it unlike any fighter before it. It's also important to recognize how the F-35 changes air combat doctrine. This is not a fighter meant to dogfight at close range, although it can if needed. Instead, it's designed to detect the enemy first, strike them from a distance, and disappear before retaliation. This fits into the concept of network-centric warfare, where information is as valuable as firepower. The jet's fusion of data means commanders get a clearer picture of the battlefield than ever before, allowing for faster and smarter decisions. Looking ahead, the F-35 is expected to be a cornerstone of Western airpower well into the 2070s. Continuous upgrades are planned, from better radar and electronic warfare capabilities to new engines and even artificial intelligence integration. There's already discussion of adding loyal wingman drones to fly alongside the F-35, using it as a command platform. This evolution ensures that the F-35 remains a relevant and powerful tool even as threats evolve. So, is the F-35 worth the investment? That depends on your perspective. From a purely financial standpoint, it's one of the most expensive defense programs in history. From a capability standpoint, it's unmatched in its role as a multirole fifth-generation stealth fighter. It combines stealth, sensors, connectivity, and flexibility in ways that have never been seen before in a single aircraft. For many militaries, that combination is not just desirable, it's essential. In conclusion, the F-35 Lightning II is more than just a jet. It's a flying network node, a stealth assassin, a battlefield coordinator, and a symbol of modern military power. Its development was long and difficult, and its future still involves challenges, but the result is a game-changing aircraft that has fundamentally altered the landscape of air combat. As new technologies emerge and rival powers develop their own fifth and sixth generation fighters, the F-35 stands as a formidable and evolving platform, one that's ready to meet the complex demands of future warfare head-on. If you're looking for a jet that encapsulates the future of aerial combat, with stealth, precision, information dominance, and multinational interoperability, then the F-35 Lightning II is it. A fighter built not just for today's battles, but for tomorrow's wars.